I think this is
Yeah,
this is better. Maybe a little higher, like this.
Like I think, like basically in the corner.
This, I think.
Try that.
Or you sit down and
Okay.
I gotta
Let's
go
do
over here
this.
anyway. Okay, boss.
Okay.
He is the boss.
Boss.
Boss. Besides Justin, we're both wearing blue. Wait, are you wearing khakis?
No, I have sweats on.
Found a
It's Khaki Monday.
version of Toasty.
Oh yeah, which
Oh, you did?
What's the big deal?
This one?
What's the big deal?
remember. Okay.
Okay.
Toast.
It sounds like Whoopsie, even though it says
I always thought it
Toasty.
was Whoopsie.
I thought it was
He
Whoopsie
has
too, but that's the
three
reason
different voice
why.
lines.
Oh,
It's
you did say
Toasty,
that.
Frosty, and Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Does it look weird having a whole notebook, or should I take the pages out?
Oh,
It's better
I don't
than
think
having
it's-
loose pages.
yeah.
It's better than.
It's better than having
Yeah.
loose pages.
I'd rather you have that than anything else.
Just because you were a little unprepared today.
I'm unprepared.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh man, that's fucking. I actually like this. Yeah.
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
What about you? You don't think you need to be a little more in it?
Nah, I'm in it.
He's in it.
Nah, especially like look at the camera.
Yeah. Look at the camera,
Yeah,
Frank.
he's looking at the
Yeah.
camera.
No, he's like right up in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as you're
You seem
cool.
good.
Can you hear me?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cut my nails for you.
Dude. Okay, I'm gonna talk. I'll mention that up top.
I gotta cut my nails.
So mad about
Bro,
that.
why are your
Come on,
nails?
we
Why are
here.
your nails so glossy, bro?
Talk about it when
You
we
know
start.
what?
Okay,
It's cool because my toenails are still glossy.
Talk about it when we start.
All right.
dude, I should have cut my nails now.
Still got the nail clippers.
Oh, it's true. Okay, I can hear. Can you hear?
I have audio.
Okay, cool.
Wait, hold on. I don't have my headphones on.
Yeah.
Yeah, put away the AirPods. No AirPods for you.
Talk.
Yeah.
Nope. Not talking.
Okay.
Not talking.
Can you hear me?
Nope.
Whoopsie.
Nope. Not at all.
Yeah.
You heard me though.
Can you hear me? No, not at all. I can't hear
Nope,
you.
Not at all.
I can't hear you at all.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Test.
No, I get it. I get it.
Do you?
Don't come at me.
Okay, hold up. I just gotta figure out which buttons are what. That's
These headphones bug me.
Broke your thing.
I don't,
They
you're the
bug
only
you,
one.
really?
These are comfortable
They don't
as hell.
bug me. I just
They're,
not
they're
used
the
to
most
wearing
comfortable
headphones.
ones I could find.
Yeah, I feel
They're
like
I
they're
bought them
comfy.
for your comfort.
No, they
Yeah.
are comfy. I don't walk around with big headphones,
Yeah.
so I'm not used to
You
it.
used to earbuds.
Yeah, I have AirPods.
I've got some headphones that if I try to wear them for more than an hour,
There. Do you want
Kills.
a quick audio cue real quick?
Like big headphones?
yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Can't.
That's weird.
I don't
know.
get it.
No, on some of the big ones, I've got some other ones that are not
And
comfortable.
Apple
Like,
Yeah.
came out with big ones too, and it's like, why? No one wears big.
I do.
headphones.
I like big headphones,
I do.
honestly.
AirPods.
I've never seen you in big
AirPods
headphones.
only work
Well,
in
that's
one ear.
like when I would say, all right, how about this? Like when I would travel a lot for like school and stuff, like I would take the train every
used to
single day
wear
or
Beats
whatever.
a
I
lot.
had, over the ear
I do
headphones are
remember that.
fucking
I
great
do
because
remember
I hate listening
that
to
was
other people
years
and shit
ago.
and being annoyed.
Yeah, but how often do you see him listening to music ever?
Yeah.
Well, all the time. It's just no headphones or anything.
I don't really
because it's just
listen.
playing.
And I
Yeah.
hear what he's watching.
Because I'm just
He
like
doesn't
on the.
give a shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're starting?
We're rolling.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
hold on.
nice.
Let's see. I don't think the
We got
soundboard is connected.
No audio on the soundboard.
Shit. Hold on. Maybe I don't have it turned
Yeah.
up. Hold on one second.
Come on,
Talking
B.
talking
Come
shit
on,
about
B.
B's fucking headphones.
Come
What
on,
an asshole.
B.
I can't
I like
wear
these
it.
headphones.
I
I
see the
can't wear it.
problem.
Yeah, I like
I
your
didn't
headphones
say I
too.
don't like them. I'm just not used to them.
Bro,
Push
you're
it
talking
now.
mad shit about them.
Try it now.
Okay, hold on.
Can you hear it?
Good, good,
Yeah. Boo, Jerry, you're talking mad shit about them.
good. Okay.
Wrong.
You believe that? I can.
So that I would talk shit.
Yeah.
That people would gang up on me. I
Hold
could
on,
believe
let's
that.
See, let's see what the other ones are.
Okay.
What's the big deal? Oh, that was good.
Do it again. Do it again.
Yo, fucking love
What's the
it.
big deal?
I fucking love
The
it.
overlay.
We just gotta lower it just a tad bit, but I fucking love it.
That was
Try it
perfect.
again.
Hold on.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal?
Hold on. A little bit more.
Dude, that was perfect. What's the big deal?
There
Lower.
you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a tad bit lower.
You
Just
could
a
probably
smidge.
take off the presidential.
Yeah, let's try it. Hold up.
What's the big deal? A little bit lower.
Oh, he gave us a sensor too.
What's the big deal?
Yeah,
it's
that's perfect. That's perfect right there.
How does the sensor sound?
Oh, that one you got to hold.
That's dope.
Oh,
That's
so
gonna be
however long you
Justin's
wanna-
whole.
yeah.
That's
Mother.
gonna be Justin's whole speech.
mother. Fuck.
No
Son of
speeches
this-
today.
Check it out too. It's got the choke. So hit what's the big deal a couple times, like
I
real-
like.
what's
I
the
like
big deal?
jokes.
couple times real fast.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal?
Oh, that's fucking.
I
great.
like choking.
Check Toasty real quick. I'm not sure if I put that. No, here we go. I'll do the same thing on Toasty.
That's fucking great, dude.
That
Oh,
is
I love
perfect.
it. Yeah, I fucking love this. This is great.
Let me see the Justin.
All your jokes.
Just name that one Justin. Man, Frankie is active.
What's the big deal?
God.
Don't be coming in my boo.
Yeah.
Whatever. What's the big deal?
Okay, gloss nails.
Guys, what's the big deal?
God. Oh, that's fucking great.
Wait, are we rolling?
Yeah.
We are
This
hot.
whole time we've been rolling.
We've been hot,
Hey.
dude. He said it.
Hey,
I think
behind
this
the
is great
scenes,
though.
BTS.
Yeah, BTS. This is
This
behind
is
the
this is
scenes.
the chaos behind the scenes.
Yeah, this is.
What's the big deal?
Yeah. Relax, guys.
That's not. You can't
Relax.
use
You
that.
can't use that
button.
on you.
That's what you say.
That's for us. What's the big deal?
That's our word.
ours. It's our What's the big deal?
Yeah, I gotta relax, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta relax.
Next time Justin's in charge, B, take that button out.
Just take it away from him.
Yeah,
Just take
it's
it-
not fair. But anyway,
Yeah, whatever.
So I mean, we already
Whatever.
started. I think we're like 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
You could shut it up. You know, you don't have to let it go all the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
No, I need it. Y'all needed to hear the whole thing, okay?
All right. Anyway, so we've been going on for about 10 minutes. We're back.
Yeah.
Again.
It's the Bummy Bears.
One more week.
Yo, welcome to the Bummy Bears. Let's go.
Jeremiah, Justin,
Yeah.
Frank.
Yep.
So,
Red.
so boys,
That
what
white
happened
guy.
to you guys this week?
Well, I took an L for this podcast. That's what I did.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh, before we get into that though, anything else happen in your week?
Dude, a couple of my friends got fired at work.
Damn.
Yeah. Manager too. Just
Big shit.
I really can't say because
Okay.
my job's
Yeah.
a little.
Yeah.
And it might not be entertaining. So
Yeah. Also true.
Yeah.
It's just stupidity.
Okay.
Besides that, dude, I live a pretty boring freaking life, man. I just
no, I was gonna say that.
go to work and I watch videos.
Here. This is
Yeah.
with love. This is with love. But I've never had someone come at me by flexing that they run two D&D campaigns.
Hey, but I did. But I do, motherfucker.
B. Earlier, I was coming at
That's
him.
fucking great.
I was coming to him for not watching a
For
movie
not
we were
being
gonna review.
prepared.
Right? And he's like, "Listen here, I'm busy. I run two D&D campaigns."
You don't understand. Look, if anyone who sees this that actually is in a D&D campaign and understands,
busy.
dude, it is chaos. I have to come up with half of that shit day of.
Okay,
Dude, I make
Oh my
maps,
God.
whole maps for this shit. One day I'll share screenshots.
You
one
believe
day.
No,
that?
I get it, but it's just funny.
It
Oh,
is
man.
idiots that
You
I
believe
gotta
that?
control.
All
Anyways,
right. Okay, so here, this is what I want
Oh,
to talk
man.
about. So me and my girl went to a nail place.
Oh, okay. So you're
and
gonna explain
that's
this,
why my
right?
nails are glossy. I don't know if you could tell.
Yeah, they glossy as hell.
And you know, she spoke not the best English, so I couldn't really understand what she was saying.
Okay.
I knew about the gloss. I wanted the gloss.
Okay.
But
Wait,
she
you
had asked me.
you wanted the gloss?
Yeah.
oh okay,
Okay.
I haven't done it in a while, but sometimes I'll
Okay.
just periodically.
not hot pink.
No. Sometimes I'll randomly put clear because someone told me it's good for your nails, and
Yeah,
I looked it
it
up, and
makes
it's
them-
not real.
Yeah.
Makes it stronger.
Yeah, but
supposedly,
it's not true.
yeah.
But I still like it.
I
don't know.
probably told you. That
I'm
shit
different.
a while
Whatever.
ago.
Okay.
But she also asked me if I wanted to square them, and I said yeah, not knowing. Yeah. So and then like if you look at my nails,
Yeah. What the fuck?
I do a way better job than this when I do it. This is $15.
Dude, I cut my nails in the car right here, and I did a better
Dude.
job than that.
Yeah. What the fuck?
And I don't want to fix it because I paid for this. It's like they're gonna stay like this for a
Dude, it's
while.
like a
Oh
bad
my God.
haircut.
It's like
You
no,
get it
I paid
fixed.
for this.
Dude, and I want,
Oh,
and I'm not
man.
the confrontational type, especially when I'm somewhere like with someone working.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I took that out, you know, and then I went home and talked shit. But
Dude, I can't talk.
Put
shit,
her on
dude.
blast.
Before my trip to Hawaii, dude, me and my dad, Manny Petty, it was amazing.
oh, I love getting.
Dude.
Every time I get a petty, I send you,
Yeah.
my best
is.
friend, Cedric. I send a bunch of dudes. Me and the
Bunch of
chair.
dudes.
Bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
Because we should all be
Bunch of
doing
dudes.
it. Let's all go together.
No,
After
dude,
this,
I'm
let's
down.
Go get
I'm
petties.
down. Don't play with it. It
Pedicures
is
are
life
the
changing.
best thing.
YOLO. Why not?
Dude, I'm telling you,
not?
the first time I got it, I was like, oh, this is a shit.
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
And I used to think the same way, you know, like no macho shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I'm too
I
lazy.
finally got it. It's like,
Oh man,
Now
this
I'm like,
isn't
fuck
working
it, paint my
anymore. I was
nails
gonna do
hot.
that.
What's the big
I was
deal?
gonna hit it.
which
Hey,
one
you
is
took
it?
what's the big
away
deal?
from me. Oh man,
What
they
is
took
it?
the board away from me. Sad.
What's the big deal?
I was gonna do that.
Wait,
I was
why,
like, yo,
though?
let's do it. And then I
What's
was
the
gonna
big
Oh,
hit
it's a
that.
big deal for petties?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. And
What's
then I was
the big
gonna
deal?
hit
Get my nails
What's
hot
the big
pink.
deal?
I
man.
don't give a shit.
That
They muted
Dude,
me.
I don't give
But
a
again,
damn.
you're a hipster. You're a hipstery look. I'm hipstery mindset. But you got the look, and you could work it, especially black.
Yeah. I've had my nails painted black.
Yeah, I remember
It's
that. That was like
Yeah.
grammar
You
school.
worked-
We're
I've done it.
talking-
I've done it.
No,
recently.
recently, yeah.
Recently,
my
too?
my
I don't
sister do
remember.
it.
I think that. Well, didn't you have it the day that weed became legal, and we all got together?
Yes,
you had them
actually.
painted black.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't smoke any weed though. Well, no, it was legal. We did smoke weed.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we did. We can say
B,
that.
B, how do you feel about petties?
I had a terrible experience with one.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Do
The
you want to know the
piranhas?
story?
Why
He
not?
sucked your toes?
That's
That
one.
sounds
I would
like
say
a
that's
good-
the foot one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Petty's
Yeah,
the foot
Shut. Oh, that's the foot one. You know
All right.
what the foot one is.
I went to
one. It's like,
Thailand
no, we don't.
a few years ago.
Oh,
so it was a
dude.
he.
You would
That was
think
a
that's
he boy.
you would think, yeah. That's,
So
that's
my
the
wife,
motherland right there.
My wife
it's not
wanted
doing
a legit mani pedicure because it's super cheap over there.
Manny
whatever.
Petty.
yeah.
So she's
5
like, you should get a
American cents.
pedicure too. You got to get all those calluses and shit taken off of your feet.
Ooh, that sounds rough
Yeah.
though. Like
So I
getting
was
all
like,
that
all
shit
right.
off.
I was
Yeah.
like, all right, let's do it. So they got like a razor and they're just like scooping and they're just shaving off
Yeah.
Yeah.
tons and it's
Yeah.
all on the ball of my foot, right?
Yeah.
I'm not thinking. I'm down there in Thailand to do Muay Thai, like
Oh,
kickboxing.
shit.
I wore off all of the calluses that I had built up from like
Yeah.
kicking and moving. So the very first day I went and trained, I like ripped open the bottoms of my feet because they were soft as a baby's ass and all of that. So I had these huge holes in the balls of my feet
Yeah.
on day one. And I just had, we were walking everywhere. It's hot and sweaty the whole time. Like,
So you only got to enjoy it and like caress it for like a day.
Basically.
yeah, pretty
Then
much.
he's like bleeding from his feet like
Yeah.
after that day. Like,
That
holy
sucks. I don't blame you.
dude.
But
God.
seriously,
You believe
those
that?
calluses are there for a reason.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. Dude, this soundboard.
what plan
yeah.
is though?
We have lost soundboard.
It
You
died.
believe that? Yeah, it's not
Well,
working.
there's no color. If that makes any sense.
How-
There you
Whoa,
go. There we
whoa,
go.
whoa.
You believe that?
Whoa.
There we go.
There you
Cool.
Wait, but seriously though, we'll
I
plan
want- I
ahead,
want
but we
color.
should go do petties after
Speak
the
up,
pod.
Earl.
Yo, I'm down.
one of these
I'm
days.
down.
We
Let's
tried.
fucking do it. Let's fucking do
Well,
it.
they were trying, but I was talking over them. I didn't think it mattered because now
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
just
no.
gonna keep pressing
Yeah,
buttons.
you know him being obnoxious.
It was still recording them, even though you
Yeah.
couldn't hear them.
He's the one trying to be obnoxious.
Shiny fingers.
Oh man, this audio's
just
gonna sound
chaos.
like shit. Everyone's like, "Yo, how come this is like
is
this
so
dude just keeps pressing
funny.
buttons? Like, you gotta get him off of this shit." I'm just like, I don't
away.
hear
Good.
anything.
I'm trying to show that he's super obnoxious with this
I'm
thing.
sorry.
Yeah, we're
I'm
trying
sorry,
to break him.
Stop.
That's
You
my
don't need to
bad.
let it go all the way.
Like a dog with a chew toy.
I booed myself. I'm sorry.
Okay, but yeah, so we do need to plan getting petties after the pod.
Yeah, let's do it.
Think I will
down.
be right
Post
back,
pod
guys.
petty. Post. Why not? Where are you going? Oh, okay. I thought that was his line. I was like, oh shit, we can't get petties together.
Yeah, but no, I don't mind. I'll do it.
Have
Screw
you?
it.
But you've never gotten a petty.
I've a while ago, like a long time ago, like long enough I don't remember how it was, to be
Like a
honest.
legit one.
Yeah, like I went with my mom and stuff like that. She took like me and my dad.
You know what
I
I've
was like,
heard
fuck
is
it.
good, but I don't think I'll ever do. Like where they have the actual little fish, like
Sorry about that, gentlemen.
eating your skin.
I actually
I've
wanted
heard
to-
about that. That's,
I've heard, but I don't know if I'll ever
that's an
want to.
actual thing
Yeah.
though. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, probably like a few places in the States or whatever.
Yeah.
It's probably a big
California.
like
Hey, get to see me. I get to see me.
Look at
But yeah,
that sexy bastard.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of fish they are, but I have a friend that has told me that it's really nice, but it's like really tickly. So I
They're
don't think I'd ever
freshwater
do
fish.
that. I don't think it's too weird. No?
Yeah.
And I'd be scared that they'll just like,
What?
eat more than they need to.
It's
And now
skin.
but
yeah,
now I don't
it's
have a
mostly
pinky.
skin.
No, you
But
don't
then I don't
have
have
the
a
pinky
pinky,
toe.
like yeah.
Yeah,
pinky
but
toe.
you can't even see it anyways. So tiny.
Yeah, but I would
Yeah.
like fall over.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm already a bad
That's the big
dancer.
toe. That's the
It
big
what
toe.
might help, I guess.
Yeah.
I
Who
might help
knows?
me with
You
my
might be a
dancing.
better dancer.
Yeah.
Light
Why
on your
can't get
feet.
worse?
Can't
Light
get
on my
any
feet.
worse.
I like that.
Yeah.
Can't get any worse.
There you go. There you go. That one's free.
Light on my feet.
That one's
There
free.
you go.
You get one.
I like that.
Also,
I got nothing to
continue-
say. I'm just like, I really like that.
Yeah.
Also, continue with the story.
Which story?
Your nails.
Oh, that was about it. Yeah.
Oh, that was just
Oh,
about it.
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't tell her anything. I went home and just
And
like
then cried to your girl.
wad about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this is bullshit. I'm never going back to that place.
Y'all know how I am. I wad about shit.
Okay,
Okay, so-
we needed a wing.
So get back to that. Yeah, we forgot. We'll tell them next
It's all
time.
good.
But get back to what you were saying about taking L's
Yeah, dude, I took an L. I watched Into the Heights.
in the Heights.
In the Heights.
In the Heights.
I, thought
In
it
the
was,
Heights.
I honestly thought it was in the Bronx because it
It might as
still
well
fits.
I've never been to New York,
still
so I don't know
fits. It might
how
as well
good
be.
that joke is. Is it good?
I
don't
mean,
know.
Is the Bronx-
They're the second highest.
Is the Bronx
Hispanic,
in the Heights?
population?
Is it the same?
I don't know.
Where's it? Where are the
fucking
Heights?
know.
I'm from Chicago, my
Yeah,
guy.
I'm from Chicago.
I don't know. I thought maybe you'd
I don't
been.
know.
Shout out to
I thought
New
you were
York,
making
though.
a good joke.
No, I genuinely just being
Okay, I thought
stupid.
you were making
Yeah.
a joke that was.
I mean,
Nope,
you know?
I'm just that dumb.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Idiot.
either.
We need like
Idiot savant.
Idiot. All right. So yeah. So I had the bright idea to watch this movie because the trailers looked trash. Because you
God.
guys don't know this because you don't know us, but we're all three of us are Puerto Rican. Frank,
Yeah.
barely, even more barely than us.
Well, he's half.
he is, but he doesn't.
I don't step
you
out into the sun
at all,
50%.
right?
so it doesn't show.
Yeah.
Right, but like you barely have even any connection to it.
What are you talking about, dude? Like I go see my grandmother. She lives in
Yeah.
Peñuelas. Like,
Oh, okay, then I didn't know this. I get, all
she
right.
sends us mangoes all the time. Actually, I
Yeah.
got a bunch of
All
mangoes.
right, well,
at
never
home.
mind. I always thought that you more connected with your Viking.
Wow, way to,
side.
way to be racist.
I
Yeah,
guess I don't
that's
know you
racist,
well.
bro.
Anyway,
Well,
I guess we're all Puerto Rican,
God.
but Frankie never talks about being Puerto Rican, so my bad. But me and Justin actively do
I'm
talk
a,
about it.
I'm a true white guy, dude. It
And-
only
Yeah.
Oh, but now
benefits
you
me.
okay?
Yeah.
Exactly. Benefit right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, thanks. Applause.
Yeah.
I needed it.
Pull in the white card.
Yeah.
The Trump card. The Trump card.
Whoa.
Hey, I would do the same thing if I was him.
I wish I could. Shit.
Listen.
It's
Hey,
too, there's too much sun right now for me to do it, but in the
Last time I
winter
checked,
I
like,
pull the same thing.
Jerry, we don't want to
President
do
is
this, but you could be.
What do you mean?
We don't know.
Oh, if
we
I'm,
don't know.
We don't
I mean,
know.
Hispanic.
I could only
We
hope.
do. We
Puerto
all-
Rican wish,
Puerto
dude.
Ricans are actually technically
I
on a
mark
census
white. I
They
mark
are technically
white.
white.
Yeah, we
I
are
mark
technically white.
Do you mark white?
You have to. There's no other option. Then you put it for ethnicity
Yeah, but I feel like
Hispanic.
it's a
Which is
lie
just
when you do
funny
it.
because
Yeah.
you're like the
I feel like
farthest
it's
thing
a
from
lie.
white.
Like I feel
Yeah,
like I'm kind of
seriously.
lying, but for sure you're lying when you check
Dude,
white.
you
No, you have to. There's no other option.
You can check
It's
Muslim
literally-
and be okay.
Well, no,
Yeah,
because
it would make
there's
more
only
sense,
three
right?
options, and then it goes into it's
Yeah,
like three
it's
or
like
four
Hispanic,
options. It's white.
Latino.
Wait, we're speaking
No.
specifically of the census, or what
Just
are you
any
talking
census.
about?
No,
I thought
because
a lot.
it's
There's
white.
usually a lot of
It's
options, I
white,
thought.
Asian, African American, and I think there's
Middle
one.
Eastern.
Pacific Islander.
Pacific
No, there's
Islander.
like
Yeah.
as far as race, there's only like 3 or 4 races, and then it goes into like different
Oh,
ethnicities.
the brackets. Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah,
look at them.
so
I
you
just
have
say
to
white.
hit white,
I don't
and
even
then
look at
after
what it
white,
is.
then it's go ahead. What ethnicity
I
are
think
you?
it's Middle Eastern,
Yeah.
Middle Eastern, Asian, Caucasian, Hispanic, or Latin, and then African.
I mean, that's fine, but still, it seems like a lie when you do it.
I thought it was bullshit. I'm
It's
just like,
such a
why do
lie
I
when you
have
do
to
it.
hit white? And
I
it's
love-
like you do have to
I
hit
love
white,
that I
and then
can
you
hit
have to
white.
put Hispanic
I
and
love that I
whatever
can hit
else.
white. The day that they're like, "Hey, we added a Puerto Rican," I'm still hitting white.
Yeah, I was like, I'm still hitting white. It's like, don't you dare
Don't
take this
from
away
me.
from me. It's like, don't you dare
I'll
take this.
protest getting that off the ballot or whatever you want to call it, the Puerto Rican part. All right, but anyway, so yeah, we're Puerto
Okay,
Rican.
Trump.
Yeah, all of us.
We're Puerto Rican, and me and Justin actively talk shit about being Puerto Rican,
Yeah.
and I guess he does too.
I
and
really-
I've never heard
I
him
really
do it. He
don't-
doesn't care.
I
No,
don't
he
Like I
doesn't
tried
care.
saying, but he came at me anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't come at my Puerto Rican
So
side.
because the
I'll cut you.
trailer,
That's why we don't. That's why we don't like Puerto Ricans, bro. That's their
Latin
first.
blood.
That's their first thing. They're just like, I'll cut you. Like,
right? You
we're-
just
like,
gotta come on.
cut you off.
You can't just talk like. God,
You don't think
the
I have
first
my own
instinct-
shift?
God.
You don't think I've been to jail?
We're all Puerto Ricans.
But yeah, so the trailer looked like trash, bunch
Yeah.
of Puerto Rican flags or whatever.
God.
Going in, I thought it was just gonna be Puerto Ricans, but
No, it's everything.
it's not. But I thought
Main
it was.
character was
It's like all the
He's-
Hispanic
No, yeah, right?
islands and
Yeah, I saw that
shit.
watching the
Caribbean islands. Yes.
Yeah, all the
movie.
Caribbean
Not only
islands,
the Caribbean
basically.
islands,
Oh, really?
because there was Mexicans in there.
I didn't see any Mexican flags. Or,
I
It
saw
was a
them.
small part. Remember when they were like, for whatever reason, all celebrating when it was hot? And
yeah,
the lady was like, "I'm leaving. Let's celebrate."
yeah,
Remember
yeah,
they
yeah,
kept
yeah.
like waving their flags. One
Yeah.
of them was Mexican.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
it was
Because I know it was like
Mexicans,
Dominican, Cubans, Puerto Ricans.
Dominicans. I
Um,
feel like there was another one.
there
but
was
I don't-
another
whatever.
one.
But yeah, so again, I'm not familiar with New York, so I don't know. I mean, I know they're everywhere, but I didn't
Yeah,
know it was a big
I mean,
thing. all of
they're
them.
they're a melting pot too, like Chicago.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's the same
I mean,
thing
the
like
whole
Chicago.
Well,
I'm-
most
no,
of the country.
New York is actually like the melting
It's,
pot.
it's more than us.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
there's
sure.
more than Chicago.
For sure. But anyway, so that's why I decided we should watch the movie just to basically shit on it.
Yeah,
And I knew that
Yeah.
Justin would be able to as well. And I'm gonna peel the curtain back a little bit. We have to watch Justin because he will go crazy. He's like a pit bull. Pit bull because
Yeah.
he's Puerto Rican, right?
Okay.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
Okay.
That was
I'll
funny.
give you- I'll give you
I didn't
that
do it on purpose.
No, that was good. That was
one.
good.
All right, but
Yeah, that
anyway, so we gotta watch him a little bit, and B, like if you want to do a censor
What's the
yourself,
big deal?
no, it will be a big deal though.
We're just gonna start like it's like mother, son of a.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so yeah, so he
This-
might
this
get
is-
a little
this is gonna be
heated,
spoiler heavy,
but
by
I
the
will
way.
try my best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's been out for like
A week?
3 weeks now,
Spoiler alert: it's about dancing in Puerto Ricans
and Puerto Ricans
and Puerto
And
Ricans
Puerto Ricans.
and
and
some
other
Dominicans.
Hispanic people
The
and
main
Dominicans.
character
Actually,
was
Dominican.
Dominican.
Yeah, you're right.
Even I
main
knew
character is Dominican.
I was almost out when I found out he was Dominican.
They're the same things, bro.
Okay,
They're the same. It's all the same thing.
I agree.
They're basically
Cubans
all.
too.
Cubans, Puerto Ricans, they're basically all the same.
Mexicans fuck Mexicans. Oop.
They're a little bit different.
Whoa. The white guy didn't say
bro.
it.
Too late with the
Bro.
sense.
The white guy didn't
I'm
say
just
it.
kidding. I'm just kidding. My girl's Mexican. I could say that.
Yeah, my girl's Mexican too,
okay.
but that's
Yeah.
because
And
I
his
hate
kids.
That's because I hate Puerto
Yeah, your
Ricans.
kids
That's why
are
that's
half-
why I married a Mexican.
Yeah, you constantly say that. Like, I would never date a Puerto Rican.
Truthfully, I will never,
I've dated-
ever
yeah, they're pretty
date,
bad.
marry a Puerto Rican.
I've
never
never,
in my life.
which is funny because I've never dated a white girl. Don't plan to.
Yeah.
I would.
once ever.
I would love to date a white girl.
I wouldn't
If
mind.
you know any, send them my way.
I wouldn't mind.
Sure, right away.
Send them my- He's like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I got
sure.
them lining up
At this
around
point,
the
yeah,
block.
yeah. At this point, you
All
think I'm
around the
choosing?
block.
Yeah, exactly.
Frank's just like,
A
you're
guy
white.
named
No,
Jim
get the
said,
fuck
"Hey,
out
I'll
of
give you a
here.
crisp hug." I'm like, fuck it, I'll take it.
Hey, I'm a bear. All right, so let's get to the movie.
Oh man.
Now I took notes throughout most of the movie. Probably the first half of it.
Okay, cool.
I don't want to go
And then
just
you fell
reading through
asleep
my
during
notes.
the
though.
second half.
Well, no, I mean, let's talk about what we enjoyed about the movie, and then we can go ahead and
Sure,
shit on
I
it
actually-
or whatever.
okay.
That it's done. That's what I enjoyed.
So
I don't
I'm
like
a
musicals,
huge-
by the way. I hate musicals.
I love musicals.
I love opera.
No homo.
Yeah.
hate musicals.
Oh yeah, Frank was
I
just
like
telling me about
musicals.
this. Honestly, I didn't really think about there being much of a difference, but
What?
he brought up a good point. Opera, they're singing throughout the whole entire
Yeah,
time,
all
and
the
then
dialogue
musicals,
is all singing.
because like Sweeney Todd is an opera technically,
Yeah.
and same thing with what's the one with Hugh Jackman? We're just talking about it.
Not Les Mis, but
the one where
Not
he's
Les Mis.
P.T. Barnum.
Yeah.
Greatest-
that one's
Greatest Showman.
technically an
Greatest
opera.
Showman.
Greatest Showman
There you
is
go.
technically an opera too. So
I've never
just
seen
like
that
that.
one. I've
That
never-
was actually good.
But I
pretty
mean,
good.
okay, there's a difference, but
Yeah.
I'd like them all. I
Yeah.
would like them all.
this
No,
is
I
just
enjoy
West Side
them. I don't
Story
mind
just
it.
done bad. That's all I'm gonna say.
It wasn't bad.
West Side Story
West
is
Side
fucking
Story
bad
shits
too.
on this movie, dude.
Okay, but
Classic.
anyway, so
But to be fair, they're both shitty movies.
it actually wasn't a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. I
and-
take that back.
And I love Hamilton, and I know like 95% of those words.
Oh, my sister loves.
I can't rap that
I'll-
fast.
Honestly, I don't
You
know.
don't
I
like
don't.
Hamilton?
I saw Hamilton. I don't
No,
see
the
the
play was whatever. I'm talking about the soundtrack.
the soundtrack.
Yeah.
The soundtrack. I don't know. I
Because
saw.
the movie was just a play. It
yeah,
was
the movie was just a play.
like, what I
saw
had in
it
my
and I
head was
just
way
like,
better.
I'm like, oh, this is what everyone is fucking
Yeah.
going crazy about.
See,
I'm
but
like, this is
yeah.
okay.
I was in love with the soundtrack for like 2 years. Had my own like movie
Yeah.
in my head.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it didn't live up to expectations.
I'll say
It
this
wasn't
though,
that good.
because I saw Hamilton too, because everyone was going crazy about it.
Uh-huh.
I'll say Into the Heights was better than Hamilton. That's what I would say.
Wow.
As far as movie goes, I'm
Bold.
not like
not soundtrack though.
That is bold.
honestly, I
Not
I
soundtrack.
enjoyed the soundtrack more than Hamilton too. I was like, okay, this is just whatever.
In the Heights soundtrack was good.
Wasn't
but
this
not
was made
Hamilton.
by the guy who didn't he? No, it was
It's the same guy.
He did
same
Moana,
person
too.
that wrote Hamilton, but
Uh-huh.
it's the same director as
Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes.
Yeah,
That one was a really good movie.
I never watched
Crazy
that
Rich
movie.
Asians is a good movie
Good
too.
movie.
Okay, so I didn't think that my love for Hamilton or Lin-Manuel Miranda would really matter. But in like the first 5 minutes, I was basically hooked with the music. I don't remember exactly what
Yeah,
song.
the music was pretty
But I'm
decent.
like,
I enjoyed
okay,
the
I'm
music.
gonna love this. And then the main dude is one of the main guys in Hamilton too.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
like I was getting a lot of Hamilton-ish
Yeah.
vibes, and also the songs also sound the same. I don't know if I'm not calling him a one-trick pony because he has a lot.
Yeah,
but it
I know what
definitely
you're-
you could
I know what you're
definitely
talking
tell.
about.
You could definitely tell it was his. You know, it was his
Yeah.
music.
Was his cadence or something like?
No. Like the music.
Just kind of
itself.
like the
Oh, and the
style where they
lyrics
start
and the-
singing and then they
yeah.
go into rapping and then
Yeah, it
kind
sounded
of like-
very-
It's definitely his cadence.
It
Yeah.
sounded very Hamilton-y.
Like Eminem has his cadence, his style.
Well,
Right?
well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like if Eminem wrote something, like how distinctive would you know Eminem wrote that for that rapper?
Fair,
you know, I
because
don't
8
know.
Mile he wrote all the fucking raps.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
You couldn't
could
tell.
write in a different like
Yeah.
True.
tone.
But-
And again, I'm not taking anything away from him, but it definitely was his style, his taste, and I liked it. I did like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I didn't listen to the soundtracks for both Hamilton
I
or
love
Into
the
the Heights
Hamilton
before. I
soundtrack.
didn't listen to any of that. I had nothing to go off. I walked in blind watching both of those movies and just everyone's gonna hate me or whatever. I said Into the Heights, I like the music and I thought the story and everything was better than Hamilton. That's
Alright,
just
that's
me.
fine. That's
You
fine.
know, I'm most likely wrong. You enjoyed Hamilton a little bit more, so
That's fine.
just kind of like that.
I mean, well, I was saying soundtrack wise for sure, Hamilton soundtrack.
Oh, so you enjoy the story Into the Heights better than Hamilton, or
I like them both for different reasons. I
Okay.
wouldn't say I like one over the other.
I guess how about this? You could only watch one right now. You can only watch
In
one.
the Heights because the play was garbage. Again,
Well, then that's what I would say.
Hamilton in my head is way better. I've only watched
Yeah.
the play once on Disney Plus, and I never watched it again because I don't need to.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to see what I was missing, but
Mm-hmm.
then I'm like, yeah, I could have not watched this.
B, have you ever Have you seen any musicals? Hamilton.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
I downloaded it. Wife's gonna make me watch it one of these days.
You're not missing out.
Hamilton?
Fall asleep.
You're not missing out, bro.
You don't
Save
need to
yourself.
watch Hamilton. It is pretty boring, to be honest.
Just save yourself.
The
Bro.
soundtrack is amazing.
Musicals aren't it.
Even then, I'm just kind of.
If I'm into sound and I have surround sound, will it sound cool?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, pretty much.
But
anything that
again,
sounds
the-
cool.
I have to find
the
some kind
play
of
aspect?
redeemable quality about it.
The play aspect
think
is
it's
going to be
overhyped.
whatever.
So just turn off the screen and have the audio play. There you go.
Yeah, or just listen to it on your phone.
I
don't know.
guess.
I think
have the surround sound.
I think it's as overhyped as Avatar. Like I'm talking the Blue People Avatar.
I never watched the
Oh,
Blue
God.
People.
You know,
I never really
hey,
thought that,
that
was
was.
great.
You
Yeah,
mean
like,
it never
Pocahontas?
interested
you know how that movie came out and everyone was like, you need to watch this.
Yeah.
This movie is absolutely amazing. Then you watch and you're just like, it's a good movie,
Yeah.
but I don't see the hype. It's the same thing with Hamilton.
It was just a
with me.
retelling of Disney's Pocahontas.
And as soon as you said that, I was like, you got it right on the fucking nose.
Dude, I mean,
like-
think about it. White colonizer goes to a native land.
Yep.
You know, he gets assimilated. I don't want to say assimilated, but he joins their forces,
Mhm.
turns against his own kind. It's pretty much Pocahontas.
Yeah, the
almost
movie
word for
Pocahontas.
I
word.
never
Yeah.
watched it.
Disney's
You're not
Pocahontas.
missing
The good
out.
thing about
I
me
don't
is,
feel like
you
you're
know how I
missing
am.
out.
When someone, like when everyone's really into something,
Yeah.
I won't watch it.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen Stranger Things.
And so the first season was
Took me
fun.
forever to watch Breaking
Stranger
Bad.
Things is good.
John Wick. If we're
Bird Box I've never watched. Took me
talking
forever
back.
to watch.
Breaking
John
Bad's really
Wick.
good. Yeah.
Just in general, if the nation is really into something, I'm
Yeah.
usually
Yeah,
like,
No,
he's
I was
definitely a
in-
hipster. By the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
No, I agree
couldn't
with that. I would
The only
say
reason I watch this is because
Yeah.
it's a shit on it.
I think I'm more
The Puerto
lenient
Rican
than you
shit.
because you're definitely like hell no. Because like I didn't watch Game of Thrones until like almost the
Same.
last season.
Oh,
I
but it's
got
so
in like
good.
around
Yeah, because
season
everyone
4,
was
I
saying
think.
it was
And
so
then
good,
the
and I'm
last
just
season
like,
sucked.
more
Yeah.
times than not, these people say it's so fucking
Yeah.
good, and then you watch,
Look.
you're just like, it's okay, y'all are hyping this for no fucking reason.
I didn't have
It
high,
was actually
high
pretty good. The
expectations.
last season was garbage.
I
Last
didn't
season was
have any
garbage.
high expectations because it was HBO.
Were you
HBO,
in it
they
from the
had-
beginning?
They had from the beginning. I knew when it was going to end, it wasn't going to be good because HBO has this like notorious track record
Mhm.
for all their shows just being horribly bad,
Not being good
endings.
at the end.
Yeah,
They don't know how to close out a show.
Like what else? Give me another example.
A lot of people hated The Sopranos.
I've
I'm
never
not-
seen
I,
Sopranos.
I
know
feel
they
like I
don't,
need to
though.
watch
don't
it.
know-
I
we
feel like
don't
I need
know.
to watch
I've been
it.
wanting to watch it. It's
So
been on
spoiler
my
alert,
list.
Ending it
At
just
the end, it's
cuts
just
to
black.
hard black.
Oh yeah, I heard
Yeah.
about
Just
that.
hard cut. Because
And
somebody
there's
walks
theories
into a
of like
diner.
what exactly happens.
It's
But
he could be getting killed.
Mhm.
It could be his daughter walking in, or
Yeah.
some chick walking in. It's just like there's so many different ways, and it's just like but they didn't really give you that solid.
That's kind of like a cheap way to end it.
it's a
I
cheap
don't
way
know. I
out.
disagree. I feel like
If he would have got shot and then it cuts to black as his like he just got shot,
Uh-huh.
you hear the pop of the gun.
yeah.
That's
See,
fine.
now this is speaking from someone that's never watched it, but I have heard a lot of people pontificate on it. There's like a conversation that they have before, like talking about what happens when you die, and I think it's him that says it or someone else says it. I think the world just fades to black or just all becomes black.
Yeah,
You know?
there's like stuff for that, but like
Like I like
Give
that,
the
and I like
audience a little
keeping it
bit more
open ended.
we're-
I like
we're-
keeping
yeah.
it open ended,
We're-
like because
we're
then
the
it's a
audience.
I think there's a
conversation.
dumb.
Yeah.
We're dumb. We're the audience.
See, but then
Yeah.
it's a conversation like, no, I think this happened. No, I think because of this happened. You know, like
but
I like
no
that.
no one's talking about how good of an ending it is.
Yeah.
They're talking about how bad of an ending. I mean, it's
no,
that
I don't think that's
all
true.
press is good
I
press,
think
I
most
guess.
people probably are saying it's bad, but
dude.
I've heard
My dad, is,
Good.
he's the other half of me is Italian, hardcore. Like loves the whole like, I wouldn't say mobster, but loves the.
Fuck,
the
that's
old
kind of
Italian.
like ties into Puerto Rican shit. Like I hate
Yeah.
like over glorifying something so
Well, it's
stupid.
not
my
that he's
God.
over glorifying. He's just interested in it. He
Okay.
didn't
Being
grow up
really
in
into
Italy.
it. Being
Yeah.
really into
Yeah, he's
it.
really into it, and like he's like, "Oh, that fucking sucked. I hated that."
Yeah.
Is
And
he a big
fucking-
like
he was
mafia
watched that-
movie guy or something?
Not really, but like he loves the classic, the old style gangsters. Like
yeah, Godfather,
Godfather, yeah.
Goodfellas.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But he's like, the show was amazing up until that point.
I mean,
Hated
well,
it.
sure. I
He
mean,
would watch
everyone
it
has
every
their
single day,
opinion.
religiously.
But I have been wanting to watch that movie.
I can-
that show.
I can agree with Frank though about having an open ending. Like I
Not
agree to a
liking
certain point. Like you
Mhm.
can have an open ending, but like kind of like just give like just a little bit of a tease on what it potentially could be. If you leave it way
you
too
hear the
open,
hand-
that's
There
just
needs to be
lazy.
something.
and
You
know,
that
can
kinda
hear the
makes any
hammer
sense.
cock. His look on his face was just
But it makes
It
me
was almost
wonder. Like,
deadpan.
let's say I was to shoot you in the head, Which
but
I've
he's
wanted
seen
to
it
before.
coming.
but like, will you actually hear it? Like, we don't know.
That's evidence.
No,
Would you hear
but
it?
like I guess think about it like this, like Inception at the very
I
end.
never watched it.
Oh,
So many people liked it.
too many people liked it. I refuse.
I didn't ever watch
Refused
it.
to like. that why you?
Man, I guess I can't even say the Inception
I
thing.
know what you're talking.
I know
about.
it's a
Where
movie
they
within a
spin this,
movie,
and then you're just like,
within a
wait, is it
mind.
wobbling? Are they still in a dream?
Yeah.
You know, it leaves
A
it
dream and
open
a dream.
ending, but because of that small little tease, you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You can draw off of that. Like you hear the hammercock. That's
This is a
fine.
different kind
it
of
was
tease,
it was
though.
too big of a tease. There's too open ended.
Sure, yeah. Okay,
I
yeah,
guess
sure.
that's what we're
All you hear
talking about.
is the bell of the door.
Now I feel like I'm defending a girl that I've never even gone out with. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen this show.
All right.
I
We've been
guess.
rambling a little bit too far off. All right, let's kind of like cut it back
I
into
kind
the
of
heights.
want to keep rambling off, but I think you're gonna be good.
All right.
Now I'm not gonna go through my whole notes, but something that immediately bugged me was in the beginning when he's telling
When the movie
them
started?
the story. Yeah,
I
when
hate
the movie
musicals.
started.
I can't stress that enough.
When he's telling the story on the beach?
Yeah, on the beach. Which
Yeah.
another thing was retarded. But anyway,
Oh my God.
anyway, he pronounces New York Nueva York.
Yeah.
No K.
Yeah.
That just bugged me.
Yeah.
well,
That bugs me.
That bugged me.
fun fact:
What?
York, right? The old, English York.
Uh-huh.
It's like your. They would never pronounce the K.
I'm pretty sure that they're not thinking about that though.
Yeah, well,
Pretty sure that they're
hey,
just
too high intelligence. For
Like
you, I
that
guess.
sort of Hispanic sort of dude, you know, he wouldn't
Yeah.
have said it like that.
Dominican Republic is
You
worried
wouldn't
about
know.
how the old
you wouldn't know
English
it's too
would
low
say
key
it.
for you, hipster.
God.
What?
I'm just
All
coming
right.
at you now.
Or I'm not gonna go through. So
Just tell me what
said-
you enjoyed. Just tell me what you enjoyed, like everything you enjoyed.
So again, I like the music.
Yeah,
the
the
story was really
music was
good.
good.
I found myself identifying with a few of the characters
okay.
for
Like, which one
example-
did you enjoy? Which character did you like the most?
that I like the most. Oh, man, I don't like picking favorites.
I like the
either.
old lady because she died.
She died. I called that. I called it right when he was like, "I'm taking you." Right when he said no, but her song before she died, I felt too, dude. Did that
Yeah.
move you at all?
Uh,
Her song? Because I was thinking of my grandma, basically, and I
Yeah.
got a little warm inside.
Oh no,
with her
that's why.
story.
That's why I would say the grandma was my favorite character, not
Really?
because she died.
That was your
The gra-
favorite, yeah.
I think so.
See, I
think
because I
so.
identified a little bit with the main dude, a little bit with Nina, and a little bit with
Not his cousin though.
what was his girlfriend's name?
I don't. Vanessa? No.
Vanessa.
Vanessa,
yes. Vanessa.
Yeah,
It was
Vanessa.
Vanessa. I
A
knew
little
that
bit
much.
with each of them. But I think the one I most identified with was Nina.
Mhm.
Because remember how? Actually, no, I don't know which one I was. Can I just tell you how I identified with all of them?
Go ahead.
So Vanessa I identified with because she has a dream and all that shit.
Yeah.
Even though it was like different from
To
what
be a
people would
designer
think,
and stuff like that. Yeah.
that was cool because I'm like, oh, I have a dream, and I even thought I think I wrote it in here somewhere, but I was like, damn, my buddies are trying to help me with my
I
dream
have a
too.
dream.
Yeah, we
You
are.
know, like we're making this pod. This is all my
We're trying.
idea.
I'm gonna be optimistic
Yeah.
here.
I think this is a
We're
good episode.
or realistic. We're trying.
Anyway, and then with Nina, all the expectations and shit. Like, I grew up being a
Okay.
really smart kid too, and everyone thinking I was gonna go do things, and I just decided to take my own
And
path.
then you just turned out to be dumb.
Yeah.
Like us.
Hey, kind of held back by the system.
You believe that?
God.
No.
Hey, that was perfect.
God.
And then with this dude, I identified with him because I was like, finally, he realizes his home is not where his ancestors are from. It's where he's from.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's my main thing. Being in love with where you came from. Fuck that. Oh,
Home
I'm
is
from
where the
Puerto
heart
Rico.
is.
I'm from Dominican. Oh, were you born over there? No, I was born here.
But he
Your
was
mom
born there.
over there? Yeah. For
Yeah,
him,
he was
him is a
born
little
there.
different.
Yeah.
But I know plenty of people that are like second, third generation
Yeah.
that will not say they're American and refuse to say they're American.
That annoys
So
the
like,
fuck
like
out of me
West
so
Side
Story.
much.
I want to be in America.
But that
West
was
Side Story.
But that was different too, even because that's back in the day when things
Oh yeah.
really were way different.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like now,
Eh.
like sure you can disagree and say, oh, we're not accepted, or
Which
real Puerto
yeah.
Ricans or whatever aren't accepted. But it's like not like how in West Side Story.
Oh
you know?
no, it was that was what take place in what the like 60s,
50s?
I think it might have been
Like,
in the 50s.
50s or 60s.
You know,
Yeah, that's
same
definitely a
timeline as-
completely
as
different time.
Grease.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
for
same
I wanna
same
see a
timeline.
shark
Yeah.
Right, so that's a
Fight the-
different.
you
That's
know,
a completely different
Grease
story.
lightning.
Like I agree with them. Even I'm sure it was hard as fuck for them.
Yeah.
Even in the grandma story, how she
Mhm.
was saying, they came here and she's about to get on that nice part of the train, and they
Yeah.
like take her to the clean this, clean that, don't be late. Like, I
Yeah.
felt for that for sure.
Yeah.
I for sure felt for that.
No, with the grandma, I understand completely.
But
So that's why I enjoyed the grandma's character, because I'm like, I completely understand her. You
I
know
thought
what
she was
mean?
going to be
'Cause
annoying, and I
everybody-
found myself kind of
Yeah.
sad when she died.
Fun fact.
I was
she
sad
was
for her,
actually reprising her role from the play. I
Oh,
found that.
Yeah.
That's
She was
awesome.
I did a
original
little bit
character?
of research.
I didn't know.
So you
Was
didn't-
she like the original?
Yes, yeah.
Abuela. That's cool.
Wow, that's
I'm not
awesome.
sure if she was the original Abuela, but I know she was in the original play.
Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely
Just
felt
on-
for. I definitely felt for her when they said that she couldn't have any kids or anything else. of her
Yeah,
own,
and I was
so she
like,
kind of
I was like, that's
adopted the name.
cool. They all
I'm
call her
like, okay,
Abuela, whatever,
yeah. I'm like, all right.
But
I
that
enjoy
being
that.
said, at the and towards the middle when they all meet up, when the salon lady's leaving,
Mhm.
and they're like, "Oh, our matriarch died, so you guys think you don't have to?" I'm like, come on, like what community is really that close where they all get
May-
together
maybe
like
New
that
Yorkers-
and
New
have one
Yorkers-
matriarch?
New
That's what
Yorkers
kind of-
are pretty close.
That's
I
what
will
kind
say
of
that.
pisses me off.
I mean,
a
shit,
I
little
think that's
bit.
bullshit.
We had something like
No.
that way back in the day in Chicago. We had Cabrini Greens. Cabrini Greens was,
Well, yeah, but that's
The high-rise
purposely,
neighborhood.
like,
yeah, but everybody there was matriarchs. Everybody was like, one big family, even though you guys weren't technically related.
yeah, but to
Mm-mm.
anyway,
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't agree with that shit.
Hey, look,
You have a
I'm,
point,
I'm
but
impressed
I'm
that
not
I'm
gonna
white
get-
and I know
I'm
that.
not gonna
Okay.
get
I could
super into
rant
it.
about that. I don't
Yeah,
agree
same,
with that shit.
same. I'm gonna bite my tongue a little bit on that.
Yeah.
Wait, well, you were gonna say something?
Well, no, like the whole. No, continue.
No, you're
continue.
gonna say something. I'm trying to see if there's anything here I want to say.
No, the whole like community being so tight and stuff like that. But how tight were they really? If you think about it, because like there's probably like 4 or 5 friends there that are pretty close. Like the community is not really that close to each other. If that kind of makes any
well, it
sense.
was
Like
a-
she
it
was
was a
getting.
They all live in like
They
the
were the
same fucking
main
apartment
characters.
building or something.
Yeah,
No,
they're all-
not really.
Well,
No,
they're
that
not-
would've made-
they're like in the
block,
same
they're
neighborhood.
block.
They're on
Okay.
they're
I
on
think
the
so.
same
They're
block.
block.
I think it would have made way more sense if they're all like neighbors in the same apartment building.
Sure.
Especially for
sure.
New York, you got that stoop. You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
that is like iconic
Yeah,
for
but
New
no,
York.
take that, but it's in the block.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, I feel like that was more of a thing like 30 years ago, maybe. Like I'm
Yeah.
sure our
90s, yeah.
moms growing up, I'm sure it was very
Probably.
much like that
Yeah.
in Humboldt Park or whatever.
Yeah,
in
that's
Yeah.
Chicago. But I don't think that that's the case anymore.
Nowadays,
Not really.
Yeah,
like no. And I mean, you can kind of see that too when she was when the nail lady, and
Mhm.
she was like, "All right, I got to find this other place because I'm priced
couldn't
out of here,"
afford-
you know.
yeah, uh-huh.
And everyone else was just kind of like, "Yeah, we don't know if we can go there because it's
'Cause they're
too far.
lazy,
It's 10
yeah.
minutes or whatever."
Mhm.
So how close of a neighborhood are you if you're just like you're not going to even support
Well,
this
that's what she was
person?
upset about,
And
yeah.
then that's when they all decide to sing because she decides to call them all out.
Mhm.
And that's the same thing. It's just like, okay,
We're gonna
you're
sing
really
you
that
away
close.
now.
Yeah, we're gonna sing you away. Like, oh, no one wants to come see me now. And okay, so you're that close of a neighborhood. Like, you're gonna go ahead and sacrifice for this neighborhood that didn't give a shit about you and about you moving or anything else like that.
I'll chalk that up to people just being lazy too.
Yeah,
You know, I don't know.
But that's what I-
necessarily
but
think
that's
they're
what
just
kind of
not-
pisses me off
Lazy
about like
writing,
the whole.
honestly, or not enough time.
No,
to do it.
no, I'm not gonna talk shit about this
But-
writing. It was a good
Dude,
movie.
no, a
Like,
lot of times acting can be really good, and writing is just where it
No.
Well,
fails.
that's where I'm kind of leaning
you don't
towards.
think the
'Cause
writing was good?
this is kind of where I'm leaning towards. Like the music was good, the acting was really good. I guess it's not necessarily like the writing is okay. I believe those people because I see those people every single day, and those people piss me off. If that kind of
Yeah,
makes
sure,
any
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
So I don't believe it's bad writing. I just believe those people are fucking idiots.
It wasn't
if that
bad
kinda
writing.
makes any sense.
You're more mad at that's a true story kind of thing.
I'm more mad at I guess because the whole entire point of the story was like, hey, like being close with your family and being close with your community, or I guess the people that you choose to be family.
Yeah.
Like correct. And
So we
stuff like that.
thought the main thing of the movie was like going back to where you're from or whatever.
Yeah.
And I felt the movie redeemed itself by doing what you said.
Yeah.
Realizing like, no, I'm not from where my parents are from, or sure, I was born there, spent the first few years of my life.
Yeah.
I'm from where
Where you
where I
grew
belong,
up.
where I grew
Yeah,
up, where my
yeah.
family is, or my community is.
So like
And
you
even fuck community too. Like,
But that's what
community's
I'm
not even a big thing anymore.
That's
but
what I'm
sure,
saying.
You know, like,
all right, so just one
That's
yeah.
a whole rant from me. Like, it's not even
Yeah.
a funny rant. It's just like, dude, a whole society as America, right?
Mhm.
It's really just Americans. We don't look out for a neighbor. We don't look out for a friend.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna focus on me, and that's it. And that
Yeah.
is,
but bad apples
But you know
have made.
But you know
made
why?
that the-
Because that's true. But that's because people will fuck you over
Yeah. right
the
But
moment they
because
get an
it-
and it
opportunity.
sucks you can't
to.
trust
because
everybody.
it's
Sure.
all revolve around me first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
that's just how it is. If you go to any like third world country or anybody,
Yeah.
homeless people, they look out for each other
Mhm.
because they know how hard it is.
Yeah.
Here in America, it's just like no, I'm gonna fuck this guy over so I can make a quick buck, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but
No, I
but
understand
again, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah.
Like, is it that we're all assholes, or did we become assholes because so many quote unquote bad apples took advantage of you, so now you have to
Well,
be guarded.
This is
about
kind of
shit.
like, okay, so this
I'm
is
gonna
kind
say
of where
the
I
latter.
kind of want to lean towards, because you saying like you enjoyed the ending because he's like, no, he realized this is his home and stuff like
I
that.
agreed with him
So,
completely.
like,
He was 100% less stupid when
And
he
I-
was like, no, this
yeah.
is where I live.
And I can agree with that.
This is my home.
I guess I was upset with that ending for a different reason, not because of that, because that makes sense. What you explained, that makes perfect sense. I was upset because he's in love with this girl, right?
Mhm.
She basically said, fuck your dream and you come stay over here with me, basically. Your dream doesn't matter and we're going to go ahead and do this. Because think about it like this. She couldn't get the place that she wanted
Apartment
to.
building.
Yeah, the apartment.
Yeah.
It wasn't even an apartment, but basically a place that she wanted to.
I wasn't. I thought it
Was
was
it
an
an
apartment.
apartment?
I think so.
Okay.
Apartment or neighborhood.
I think it's
Apartment
an
neighborhood and
maybe
stuff.
in a big building.
Yeah, apartment neighborhood, etc.
Mhm.
She couldn't get that, right?
Mhm.
She knew for the whole entire time that this was his dream, that he wanted to go ahead and go to the Dominican Republic to open up his father's bar again. Like
Sure, yeah.
that's been his dream the whole entire time, right?
Mhm.
And her dream is to become a fashion designer.
Mhm.
Now, just kind of thinking about it, you could be a fashion designer basically from anywhere.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
honestly,
so I
especially this day and age. And like probably before, a little bit different. 30, 40 years ago, internet wasn't really a thing. It's a little bit harder. Understand that.
After
So
year
I
2010,
know where.
Yeah.
anything is possible.
I
Yeah,
know
after
where you're
2010.
going. I know where you're going with this argument.
Well, let me finish it and then you can
but
go
I'm
on.
just saying, like, okay, you can.
Yeah. So she goes to this point where it's just like, how about instead of you following your dream, you stay
Follow
here.
my
But that's
dream.
not
You
exactly.
stay here.
But you're saying
like-
it very dark. Like she meant it like.
She told him
Nefariously.
instead. She
She
told
didn't
told
mean
him
that.
straight up, like, how about you wait a little bit on your dream?
Yeah, let's
Stay
let's
here
be
a little bit.
together for a little bit.
So basically, you just saying that is like, stop your dream.
Mhm.
We might be able to come back to this later when it's more convenient for me.
What's the big deal?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I thought you were going this way. Oh no, not that one.
Wow,
This
way
one.
to go. Way to go.
Yeah.
This is why you don't get the
Sorry,
board.
My bad.
Yeah.
I didn't. Why is the
Timing.
presidential one still on there?
Yeah.
We gotta take that one.
I like the
out, dude.
presidential one.
Want me to delete it?
Yeah,
You can do
delete
it.
it. Delete it now. Go
Screw
ahead.
your dream. Stay around with me. You make the sacrifice.
Wait, real quick. B, that would have been way less embarrassing for me if that wasn't on there. What's going on, dude? Add a wah to that.
There you go. There you go. Don't ever come at
But
me.
yeah, you can't tell me any different, like how selfish that was the whole entire time. I want you to be with me, but I want you to be with me on my terms.
but I
You
think
need to
you're
go ahead and
being-
stay here so I can go ahead and follow my dream, even though my dream can be anywhere. You know what I mean?
Okay,
So screw this.
I get what you're saying, but also I think you're being pessimistic about it because she was her main thing was we're finally taking that step and admitting to each other that we like each other. It sucks that you're deciding to leave. I wish you didn't have to leave and we could see where this relationship goes.
But she didn't want to
That's
be
pretty
in
much where
that
she's
neighborhood either. So
But
isn't
why-
it a win-win?
So fuck America and go to some small island on a beach?
Isn't it a win-win?
a
She
winning
didn't want to
lottery
be
That's
ticket?
not
there.
a win
With the
No,
winning
she-
lottery
that
ticket?
he's using to help his cousin.
Like he
half
sacrificed
of it.
so much.
He said, "I hope this is enough," and you get the
He
sense that the
sacrificed
lawyer's
so
helping him out
much.
too.
Yeah.
Like like it's not going to be enough to
Yeah.
help Sonny or his cousin get the citizenship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I agree he could have still gone, and but he decided not to go for her. Sure. Was it a
You
little
don't think
selfish
that's
for her to say that?
You don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that's a little bit like
sure, but he still could have been like, "No."
how long has
this
he
is
been in
my
love with
dream.
her? Don't you think that's a little
How
bit
long has he
manipulative?
been in love with going back? Longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, longer.
That's
So
a-
that was on him to
You don't
not
think-
go.
But hold on. That I'm getting where he's getting at. She kind of manipulated his devotion to her.
Yeah.
He was willing to throw it all away, and she just said, "Yeah, do it."
Yeah.
Whereas, like, she could have been like, "Okay, I want to be a supportive person."
Yeah.
How a relationship
now-
should be.
I think you have. Well, you're not gonna watch the movie. I don't
I
think
will
that's what
not.
happened. He's looking at it through what's the
What's the
opposite
big
of
deal?
rose-colored glasses. That's what you're looking at it from.
Okay.
Poop-colored
No,
glasses.
Blue-colored glasses, depressing glasses.
What's the opposite
Black
of red
and
on the
gray?
color?
I don't know.
Sure, black
green,
and gray.
I believe.
Black and gray.
Whatever.
So
You're looking at it in a very pessimistic way, and I understand what you're saying. But again, he could have just been, no, I have to. This is my dream. I'm gonna do it. It sucks that we're doing, but he wanted to explore what would happen with her. And
Yeah.
it so happened that they stood together, sure. But it wasn't just her either. Like, he was having second thoughts with leaving Sonny like that too. Like, he didn't want
Well,
to just
that was
leave
only because
Sonny.
of the whole dad situation. That Sonny
And
was like, no, I'm going to go ahead and stay
being,
here. And this was
being
kind
illegal.
and this is kind of like something else that I kind of like rant on a little bit about. This whole American dream sort of thing about like you needing to go to college in order to accomplish
kind of a
anything
thing of the-
whatsoever.
Fucking stupidity that is.
How
Being
stupid
debt
is that?
for the rest of your life.
So you have to be.
It could help though.
And then
Depending on what
this-
you're trying to do.
And the chick, I kind of understand because I'm like, you don't need to go to college to, do whatever you
but
need
for what
to.
she was planning
And
on
I
doing, I think
understand
what
But,
she
like-
decided to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, go get your education. You're gonna look way better.
Yeah.
You're gonna be one of the head honchos.
What did I miss out
She
on?
might even be like a
'Cause I didn't-
politician or some sort of social.
So that's what I was trying to figure out. What did she go to school for? I don't feel like I missed that part.
I don't know if they
Because they just said that
addressed
she
it at
went
the
to
beginning.
Yale.
No, Stanford.
Oh, Stanford?
I don't think they addressed like
Still a
her
good school.
major.
Yeah, it's still an
No,
amazing school.
it's a great school.
No, yeah.
That was the big deal. Like, that was the big deal.
no.
Yeah. The
No,
what?
no,
Really,
no,
guys? Come
No,
on,
nope,
man.
nope.
What's the big
deal?
Anyway,
You
so
believe
yeah,
that?
it was a big deal for her, like leaving her block.
Yeah.
The look
And
on B's
representing.
face.
Well, no, because she went to such a good school. So
Instant
that
regret.
I understand. So this is kind of something else that pissed me off though too. So she was just like, fuck this place because she didn't see any other Hispanics there. And because one person decided to be a piece of shit and was just like
Now-
rage your thing. So now you're gonna completely give up everything.
See,
You already know your dad gave up half of his business so you can go to this school. You didn't need to go to school in the first place.
she was going.
You
through
decided
shit,
to do
dude.
that.
and I agree with you. But this is kind of where we won't understand what's going on because we've never gone through anything like that,
Yeah.
like a racial thing. Like you've never been profiled like that. I'm sure it sucks. I've been profiled by a
we've been
black police
profiled.
officer.
We've been profiled.
How were you profiled?
Dude, just like
Like we get
NWA.
profiled by police all the
NWA,
time,
bro.
dude.
Black cops act out.
Never watched the movie.
No, you never listened to NWA?
Not really.
Oh, you're missing out,
Not
bro.
really. I've heard like one Ice Cube song.
Oh.
Easy.
Go ahead, Frank.
Boo this man's.
God.
I don't like.
Um,
I don't like popular shit.
No, I feel like we've been profiled
This
before,
point, it's
especially
too
by
late.
police.
Tell me the worst way you've been profiled.
What, but just running away from police and shit like that during the Puerto Rican carnival or whatever else and shit
Awesome.
like that.
What? When?
What?
When were you running from the police?
That's happened several times. I feel like
Dude, speaking of the hold on.
that's happened
Speaking of
several
the
times
Puerto
with
Rican
us. Probably
festival,
not with you, maybe with me or Frank.
2 people got shot.
No, I think more. 21
well,
people got shot. I think
yeah.
like 3 people got killed.
Yeah, two of these
Yeah.
people, right? They're a couple, a man and a woman.
Uh-huh.
Got into some kind of altercation with somebody.
Mhm.
Turns out my mother fucking knew them.
Wow.
Apparently, or knew somebody that knew them or something like that. Yeah,
Well, I
crazy.
mean, everybody knows everybody in the Puerto
Yeah,
Rican
in Humboldt Park, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we're a big community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A community that
they're
a
big
community
We're out
that
of-
loves
Yeah,
each
we
other
are
that would go
definitely
ahead
out
and
of
kill each other.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
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 Violence.
No, I heard
Yeah.
someone being like,
we love each other with bullets from afar.
no,
Yeah.
I heard someone being like, no, I mean, also there were no killings yesterday. They're like, well, no, they waited till night and it was 21.
Oh, see?
I'm like, okay.
Oh,
I was
really?
being,
Okay,
I was,
yeah.
they waited till
I was
night.
being super like
Oh my
condescending.
God.
I'm like,
Oh, cool.
before
Really?
them, but
Well, when
Oh
we
my God.
Yeah.
That's such
good on the
Look, good on
gangers
these
and
people.
shit.
when
Oh my
we
God.
grew up, there were stabbings in the park, middle of the day, little kids standing right next
Yeah,
to the
we fucking
guy getting
seen
stabbed.
that shit,
Yeah,
dude.
I think
all the
I
time.
think the bad people is probably what led me on the road to not really giving a shit about Puerto Ricans for sure.
Dude, that's like
You
the
know,
majority.
that was what I grew up
The-
around.
Yeah,
What I
get
grew
you.
up around, this is why I'd never date Puerto Ricans, is because I feel like majority of them are ghetto as hell.
All
and what I
Puerto
mean by
Rican
ghetto-
women are crazy.
They're
I
men.
will
All
say
Puerto
that.
Rican women are men, basically.
That's
And I'm not even saying that. They're gorgeous.
That's
They're
not
absolutely
like,
gorgeous. What I mean by
oh,
men, I mean their
fantastic.
demeanor as men. Like they're like, oh, I'll cut you. I'll
I
go
don't
ahead
think
and do
that's-
I'll
this.
beat your
You know what I
fucking
mean?
ass.
Yeah.
Do the dishes, bitch. I'll beat your ass.
Yeah. You know what I mean by
Oh,
masculine.
I
if
know
that ma-
exactly what you mean.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
one of
well,
the reasons why
what you
I
gotta
can't
understand-
fucking stand
What
I
you
have
gotta
a question,
understand
I have
though
a question.
is
What?
as Puerto Ricans, this goes for all Hispanic races.
Yeah.
We are more of a or
Oh, now it's we.
Now it's
you got me. You got me.
He's only Puerto Rican for like at least the next 10
Look,
minutes. That's
okay,
it.
I gotta say this first, right?
Okay.
Hispanics are generally a matriarchal,
Sure.
system.
Catholics.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, it stems back to the Catholics.
Mhm.
You know? But yeah, that's why they kind of get the reins, get that little bit of power. Oh no, I'm wearing the pants now. You're
Yep.
you're my bitch.
Yep.
Oh, here, I have got one more
I'm pegging
thing
you.
to say before I get into another thing.
God.
No, duh, right? One before the other.
Yeah, right.
So, this is something. So I was having this argument with one of my friends who is very Puerto Rican.
Okay.
He's like, "Oh well, the Spaniards did this to us, yada yada," and I'm like, "Dude,
Did they
why
do that to you?
No, I'm like, why do you immediately identify with the natives? You are basically half also Spaniard or whoever
No,
else did
yeah.
this to you. You automatically identify calling them assholes. Like,
Yeah.
why don't you identify with them?" And he was like, "Oh shit, like you're
Yeah.
right. Like I
I
didn't even
mean-
think about it like that."
From
Yeah.
what I understand is like there are no more native Tainos left.
Well,
Yeah.
descendants for sure.
yeah, well, descendants through fucking inbreeding.
Yeah, there was
and,
like massacre.
you know,
Yeah.
rape and shit.
Who cares?
Slavery.
All right, but let's get off
Yeah.
of this like serious shit.
God.
I have a question. Who do you think was hotter? Nina?
The grandmother. I said
We're
it.
taking her out. It's not even fair. She'll win.
If you're gonna say Nina or Vanessa, it's
Or
neither.
Vanessa.
Like that. Like I
You have
wasn't
to pick
really.
one. I also wasn't.
the grandmother
at
because she
first.
died.
Like when they're just like, oh, Nina, like she's back. I'm just like,
Who do you?
she's
But
a-
who do you?
she's like a 6.
So
Like
you don't
I
think either
get
of them
it,
were like especially attractive?
I like honestly, whatever. Like I mean, they're attractive enough, but if you're talking like, oh my god, like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna follow my dream to the Dominican Republic for her.
Well, he
Like, no.
didn't either.
Yeah,
He stood.
I don't think so. Like
Okay, well, I
All
thought
right,
maybe
if I
you
had
would
to
think
pick
at least
one-
one of them was good looking.
I guess Vanessa's a little bit.
Vanessa.
more, I guess
See, because I had a.
Isn't that awkward though? Like,
it is
sister.
very awkward
like,
because my
I could
sister's Vanessa.
Never, I could
Well, he has
never.
a huge crush on his sister, so it's not a big deal.
They're just close, okay?
Oh, you don't want me to talk about that. My bad.
You believe that?
Oh,
You
man.
believe? God,
What's the big deal? There you
Yeah.
go.
that's
Anyways,
disgusting, bro.
besides that point, no, I could never date somebody with like
Okay,
the
no.
same name
no,
as a
I
family member.
don't even want to choose either of them. That
All
you're
right,
just
so I
making me
had-
choose, and I just saying which one looks better. I'd say
A
Vanessa
friend of mine
somewhat looks better.
texted me asking me if I liked, and he told me their names. I had no idea what he was talking about. I Googled them both and I'm like, oh my God, this is In the Heights related. He's like, just answer.
Yeah.
And I said, Nina.
Okay.
Because, actually, I was like, basically what you're saying. Oh, neither of these girls really look that good. I guess if I
Yeah.
had to pick, I'd pick Nina. And then he sent me a bunch of pictures of Vanessa.
Mhm.
And I'm like, she bad. But the question is, who do I think is more beautiful? Not if I would do her. You know, and I sent him like that meme of Kevin from The Office.
What's the
I would
fucking
say-
di-
I would
what's the
say-
fucking
I would
difference?
say-
No, remember Kevin from The Office when he's like, it's if she's attractive, not if I do her. Play the fucking game. You know,
That-
because it's like they're completely
Look,
different questions.
All I'm saying
Can
is,
someone explain that
is
to me?
I
I'm
would-
sorry.
I would
Maybe I'm a
do-
Here,
dumbass.
okay. look.
I would choose just based on what you guys have been saying about this movie. I would choose Nina because she seems like she would actually support the fucking dream. Not
Sure.
fuck your
Yeah,
dream.
I'd agree.
Again,
I'd
Justin's
agree
being
with that.
very like
Nina White from Syria. I said it.
small-minded on it. Okay,
Yeah,
look,
I
listen.
agree.
The
Agree.
difference is if you think a girl is attractive, like you're saying, oh, she's 6 or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know damn well if they were throwing themselves at you and you weren't married or whatever, you'd be like, all right, let's do
Or
it.
whatever.
That's the point. That's my point. Like the question is not if you do her, it's if you think they're attractive. Play the game. You get me?
Okay, I guess you explained it. I guess you
Exactly.
explained it well enough. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I'll give you that. You
I
explained it well
want to
enough.
give you a hug right now. Thank you. I was so
Yeah.
happy that was that
Yeah,
easy.
you explained it well
Usually
enough.
he's very
I
hard.
can kind of see that.
Oh my god.
I
he's
guess
like
are
a
you will?
bull,
You
dude.
can. Yeah. Okay. I could get it. Yeah. You
But
explained it well
so
enough.
my point is, I have changed my answer because
Okay.
I don't know how you didn't notice. Vanessa, that's probably why you were trying to stay away from looking at her because of her name. You're like, only one Vanessa for me.
Honestly, I
Vanessa,
was just
dude,
like,
she
I was
had,
done
like-
with this bitch,
Bro, I wrote
like,
here.
like if we're going
Alabama.
off of just looks, like if we're going off of characters, I'm picking Nina.
I wrote
Now, if we're
right
going off
here,
of looks, I'm picking Vanessa.
I wrote. I would have you read it, but I write really ugly. I said Melissa has nice boobs. Wow. Again, my writing's really ugly, but if you can verify that,
Oh my god!
what does that say?
Oh, I fucking love that.
Melissa
I-
had nice boobs. Wow.
Dude, they were on Front Street a lot of the time, dude.
Oh
You
my
didn't
God.
notice?
That's probably why I picked Vanessa, honestly, because Nina has no tits whatsoever.
tits,
She
no
got no
tits.
tits. She's
got a
itty bitty
decent butt,
titty
too.
committee.
She's got heart.
She's got heart.
She got a good singing voice,
She's
bro.
got, what are you
good
talking
soul.
about? She's got talent, okay?
Yeah, she's talented.
She's talent. She's
no,
very
Vanessa
talented.
was way more talented.
Oh yeah, she had two. Two heaps of talents.
All right, that's
Oh my
basically my
God.
notes. I don't know if you have anything else you want to
anything else
rant
to that?
on.
Well, I mean, I was just gonna I basically ranted on that whole thing. Like, I don't know. I guess the other thing that, I mean, we talked a little bit about the whole like education system and all that other stuff. So like, I don't know. That kind of annoyed me. It was just more so like,
The college thing.
yeah, I guess my beef with it is like, you know,
It can help. It can help for sure.
It can help, but you don't.
Depending on what you're trying to do.
It all depends on
Yeah.
what you're trying to do. If you're like, hey, I'm gonna go to school to be a doctor or a lawyer. Oh, okay, cool. Go ahead. I guess just the message of the movie didn't hit for me. It was just like, okay.
I
Not
got the
really.
message because I'm like, finally, we got one Hispanic realizing it's not about going back to where your ancestors are from.
And
You
I
know,
feel
it's
like
about
that.
being here.
How many people have
Should
we
meet my
heard
cousin.
that
It was
from?
one at a time.
My cousin, dude, he used to swear up and down he is not Puerto Rican, not Puerto Rican. I am not
Well,
Puerto
man, I'm
Rican.
not gonna lie.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
I remember
This,
this.
this is the best part. I'm white, right?
Yeah.
Puerto Rican parade. He's the first one out there with a flag for a cape.
I remember him fucking posting that on Facebook
all the time,
like,
bro.
you gotta be
I went through a
kidding
phase
me.
in high school that for no reason I would always have a. You remember this? I would always have
Yeah,
a Puerto Rican
Jordy
always
t-shirt
Puerto
on
Rican
bro.
something.
for no reason.
Only
I
just
don't
recently,
know.
like within the past, I want to say like 8 years, he started like finally accepting like he's Puerto Rican.
I mean, I can't lie, but I'm American.
I guess am I weird?
Technically.
Am I weird for this?
Exactly.
For like being
What's wrong with
annoyed that
technically?
that your race or your ethnicity or whatever, like
it should
that's
be
your
where
core.
you were born.
Yeah, but no, I guess this is where I'm at. Like, I find it annoying when that's your whole identity, if
Yeah.
that kind of makes any sense.
And that's what
Where
what
it's
annoys
just-
me for sure.
It
like, the
annoys me
most,
about
yeah.
so much about people where they're just talking about the motherland and all this other stuff, and I'm just like,
Or they
okay,
get mad at
cool.
me when I'm like, no, I'm American. I was born here. That's literally the law.
yeah,
And they're like,
I'm
no,
born-
I don't. Well, it
It's
don't
like,
matter.
no.
I'm Mexican. I'm Puerto Rican.
yeah, or like I don't speak Spanish, and they're just like, you call yourself Puerto Rican. I'm like, I'm a human being. Like
Mhm.
I don't.
See,
I don't see like
and
what's the
yeah,
like.
What's the big
I
deal?
don't see
Right.
that.
You
I
had
don't
to
know.
You could
that
just
board
say your
away
own
from
line. It's okay.
right. You could just, instead of having
It
our
is-
voices do it.
It is your line. We imitate you when we say that.
I don't know. I like pressing the button.
See, I don't know a lot of Spanish, but what I do know is basically because I like knowing shit. You know, I'm like knowledge.
Yeah.
I like having knowledge. You know, I know a little
Sometimes.
Spanish. I know some French. I know some sign language. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never been like, oh, I need to learn Spanish because it's my
It's my heritage. It's my
and my
duty.
culture.
Dude, I was
It's part of my culture. Like
from
all
my,
of that.
my
Like
grandmother, dude. It's like she, broken English, hardcore, right?
Mhm.
Oh, you got to learn Spanish so you could get a better job. That is all she said about. So like, learn
Like, that
Spanish so you
makes
can get a
sense.
better job. Not
Yeah,
because
like that
for
makes
sure.
sense.
like you're Puerto Rican, you should know it.
But I hate
but
that
get
too,
it for
though.
a better job.
Yeah.
I hate that I have to learn Spanish because people refuse. I know that sounds bad, but people refuse to learn English.
Whoa.
Like, it's
Yeah.
not cool.
Well, no, yeah, it is kind of fucked up, but no,
Your
it
trunk
makes
is
a,
showing.
like,
Oh, wait, let me
God.
but
but no,
that off
like
the floor.
that makes a lot more sense though. Saying like, hey, you need to learn Spanish, so it'll help you out
Yeah,
later in the
that
future.
makes
But
sense.
for more times than not, what I hear is because like, oh, it's part of your culture. It's who you are. I'm like, this has nothing to do with who the fuck I am. Like,
Exactly.
fuck off.
It
Like,
doesn't. It has to do with my culture is what I grew up around, what
Yeah.
I decided to identify with.
yeah,
It's not,
exactly.
like where my grandma's from. Like,
yeah, that
I
that's
was-
where she's from.
Every
That's not
time
where
I
I'm
visited
from.
Puerto Rico, like only thing it reminds me of is, hey, my family's poor as shit.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
it.
my family
Like,
gets
oh my
mad.
God,
I love the
yeah.
house out there. I love the island. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah, it
But,
is
like,
beautiful.
Fuck, we're poor.
I have
Yeah.
a cousin that
That's
went
all I
over
felt.
there not that long ago, like maybe 2 months ago.
We're like Hicks.
yeah,
yeah.
It, literally, and there's no piping or anything. The way
Yeah.
they do the running water is literally collecting
Ice cold.
rainwater.
Ice cold too.
I have
Yeah.
a cousin that went over there maybe about 2 months ago and like visited the old town because we all grew, like we would go over there like every summer.
I remember that.
for
Yeah,
like 10 years. A bunch of us sleeping in 3 rooms, only in tidy whities, fucking skin on skin, you know.
Mhm.
Anyway, and she went over there, took pictures. She's like,
Front to
yeah, I
back?
went to the old. You know how there was like a hurricane a few years ago?
Yeah.
Like Trump gave them paper towels or whatever.
yeah.
Oh God, yeah, that was a whole scenario.
She's like, yeah, it looks bad now or whatever. And I'm like, what do you mean? The town was always
Dude, it was like
always looked like crap.
Yeah.
And she got mad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I
they
forget
didn't
that I
have
can't
what?
be real with people. Like
they didn't have like power for like a
Yeah.
year or something like that.
Mhm.
Like
It was
you're gonna
something
act like our
Yeah.
town was nice. Our town was a piece of crap. Like it doesn't look that much different.
Yeah.
And I know it's a joke to say it's
Dude,
an
like,
improvement, but like
Yeah.
it was a piece of shit.
I
No,
love
I
my
completely
grandmother. I love the neighborhood, her town.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But holy fuck, it feels like a third world country when I go there.
No,
Like,
you're
it
right.
is.
I mean,
is.
it
You're
is
right.
first world problems because being in America, everything
Is it
is instant
technically?
access. But no, because you
It's
got
not? Well, I guess because they're
San Juan is like,
That's true.
and
Yeah.
then they are technically American.
And another thing
Yeah.
that bothers me when you ask like you can ask a white dude, hey, where you from, and they could tell you Alabama, and
Yeah.
then you're done.
Yep,
That's
it.
your answer.
Yep.
But if
That's
you
it.
ask me, hey, where you from? Oh, Chicago, and I'll tell people Chicago,
Yeah.
knowing what they're asking me, just to be an
Mhm.
asshole, Chicago,
Yep.
and they're like, oh no, I mean like
It's like, what the fuck?
where's
race
your
are you?
family?
What the
born?
fuck doesn't matter?
They don't want to say
Yeah.
race or ethnicity.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
because
Don't want to say.
It's like,
that.
And then
what
you
the
see it in their
Where's your
eyes.
heritage
Yeah.
from?
You see it in their eyes. They're like, oh, maybe I'm being a little racist here.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I go.
But they
I
still
am
insist
so
on asking.
fucking
Yeah.
blunt with it. I'm like, where are your fucking people from?
yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Well, I
Call
don't
me
even- I
racist.
won't
I know
even
I'm not.
ask.
It's like,
I don't care. I won't ask anybody that at all.
I guess
don't care.
that's more
No,
so
when I'm
of my
intrigued, I
that's
do.
more so of my beef. Like, why does it fucking matter where I'm from? And then you see everybody in this movie where this is just their identity. This is just who they are. This is them.
Mhm.
And that kind of pisses me off because I'm like, that doesn't mean shit if that kind of makes any sense.
Yeah, the guy talked about getting back to his legacy, and I'm like, make a legacy. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what your dad left behind. He left
Mhm.
it behind for a reason.
Yeah.
And then that's another thing. They
That
do
is
it
a
for
valid
you.
point.
Yeah.
That is a valid
It's the
point.
same reason I don't like camping. I'm like, why am I gonna go out there? My forefathers, even though I don't have a father, fought because I know that one of y'all were gonna say it.
Go ahead.
I'm kind of
Well,
with
the camping thing.
I'm kind of with you on this, but no, I
They
I
fought.
understand why Frank likes it.
They
yeah.
fought for us not to have to live outside.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna spit in their faces?
They didn't fight for
And
us
live
to live
outside.
outside.
It's like no,
Well,
no,
they
no, no,
worked
no.
hard.
They did a whole war and everything.
Just so I didn't live in the trees.
Just so-
I'm
They
the fucking
worked
Lorax.
hard.
Let me be there, all right?
They worked
Speak
hard
for the trees.
to make AC and heat when we need it and a
See-
roof over our head to not, and then it's spitting in their face going back out there.
God.
What is that for?
I really wanted the
Yeah,
while
that
you were
would-
doing that would have been
Oh.
perfect.
Well,
Fuck you,
what's too
Jerry.
late now?
Fuck you, Jerry. That's your fault because that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
While you're doing
Beat
this,
shit on
I
him.
would have hit
Sorry.
that.
Say it's your call.
The hell?
No, that's not
man?
B's
Tell him
fault.
it was his fault.
That's Jerry's fault. That's completely
No,
Jerry's
never
fault.
Jerry's fault.
B,
No,
we're
that
on
is
your side. Don't
completely
worry.
your fault.
Don't do it. Don't do
No,
it.
you don't have to
to
do it.
us.
It's fine. But
He's asking too
no,
much.
that
of you.
shit. Yeah, that just annoys the fuck out of me. Especially because they're just like, yo, this is our neighborhood. We have to take care of each other. But that's also, I feel like that's a poor person's mentality, if that makes any sense. Because you're trying
Yeah.
to look out for everybody inside of the block. It doesn't
now
mean
you're
like
getting
they're.
into what he's been saying.
Yeah, it doesn't mean like. Well, to
Naturally.
be fair, it's like they're not really looking out for you. If that kind of makes any sense.
But this movie makes it seem like they are.
They admit, but does it really though?
I don't- but I don't-
That's where I was kind of saying like
The
there's
movie.
like 4 or 5 people that are really close. They look after each other. That's the family you
That's
choose,
because
and that
they're
I
the
kind of
main
agree with because you're the
characters.
family that I choose, and I would do whatever
Only
the
because
fuck
they're
I
the main
would for
characters,
you.
dude. I
But-
I
yeah.
disagree because it's only because this movie is focused on these main characters, so we don't see the other ones much. But
Yeah.
it's evident by like everyone's talking about how U.S. Navy likes Vanessa.
Yeah,
You know, like everyone knows everyone, and everyone knows what's going on with everyone. We
Yeah.
just don't see them because we don't have 12 hours for a movie.
yeah.
We only have 2.5 hours, so
I
we're
guess-
gonna focus on the main people.
I guess that's
Like I see what you're saying, but
Yeah.
I disagree. Like I think it's just because the lens is on those certain people.
yeah,
We don't see the rest of it. But I do think that they're really close.
yeah.
That family or the community.
The community.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess so. I guess because of that one scene where like this lady was moving, and they're just kind of like,
Yeah, they were all bummed. I mean, they're all bummed.
whatever.
Their
And I'm just
matriarch
kind
had
of
just
like-
died. It was hot. People are inherently lazy. You know.
yeah.
like-
I'm just kind of like,
Trying to say Hispanics
Okay.
are lazy?
I didn't say you people. I didn't say you people.
Whoa.
I said people.
Whoa.
I ain't saying anything, but
Boo this man's. Boo this man's.
We need to make that thing shorter. I don't like the big.
you don't like how
You just
long. I
don't like-
love how
I don't
long
like-
it is.
not on
I
me,
think it's
dude.
perfect.
Even
Not
when
on
I
me.
give it to you guys, I don't let it go all the way.
No, it should go all the way.
When
Man.
That's you right now. Big
Yeah.
ass baby.
I'm the star of the show. Don't boo the star.
We gotta wrap
He
it
will
up.
walk out.
Yeah.
Oh, how long are we on?
1 hour and
Oh,
4
shit.
minutes.
Yeah,
You know, that's
Really?
great because I know I'm usually prepared, but I was so into like watching this movie that I
Yeah,
didn't
I
prepare any
see.
questions.
That's okay. Oh, you did not prepare any questions.
You didn't prepare any questions?
No.
Boo, dude,
Boo
come
this
on, man.
man's.
I mean, we're over time anyway.
All right.
We're over time
Yeah,
anyway.
but
All
we
right,
didn't do the would you rather.
I got a quick one.
That's okay. We can miss it this one week.
I
It's not
got
a big
I
deal.
got a quick one.
What's the big deal?
I got a quick one.
Please.
Would you rather have to watch this fucking movie again or kill yourself.
Watch the movie again.
Kill
God.
myself.
Watch the
Oh
movie
my
again.
god.
It was a good
I haven't watched it.
movie.
I'd rather kill myself.
I'm gonna listen to the soundtrack
God.
for sure soon.
No,
You haven't even watched it.
still won't.
It was a good movie.
I hate
We
musicals.
both think it was a good movie.
I think it was a good movie. I guess just
We
seeing the
literally
people
both think it was a good movie.
kind
All
of
right,
like
guys, we're gonna
pissed me
catch you
off.
next
Two gummy
week.
bears
Yeah.
up.
Two
Good.
gummy bears down. I said it.
Eh.
Yeah, he's in the middle. So he's
I'm
with
in the
me.
middle because it was a good movie.
It's a
The
decent
people.
average. That's a
Well,
decent average.
we will see you guys next week, and you're welcome.
Oh, that's
What is that,
fucking great. I
Mortal
love that. That's fucking great. Yeah.
We done?
See.
What's the big deal? Mother.